Hey guys, it's Ash, and in this video I want to talk about upgrade priorities. As you can see, I've created this spreadsheet with all of these listings of upgrades for all the buildings in the game, all the defenses, as well as laboratory upgrades. This is for Town Hall 8, 9, and 10 players. And basically I'm going to discuss all the different upgrade priorities for the different types of players. If you're a player that's focused mainly on farming, or if you're focused mainly on wars, or if you're a hybrid player who does both farming and wars. So I created this whole listing, and you can view it on my spreadsheet. I'm going to have the link to this in the video descriptions below, so you can check this out and also use it for your own purposes, of course. And first I'm going to discuss some of the upgrade priorities for Town Hall 10s, then talk about Town Hall 9, and lastly Town Hall 8. So basically for Town Hall 10 players, we have obviously three types of players: farming focused players focused on wars, or both. So if you're a Town Hall 10 player and you're mainly focused on farming, then you want to follow this list. Obviously the first things you want to upgrade are your laboratory and spell factory, and then you can also work on your Inferno Tower. If you're only interested in farming, then you want to build that Inferno Tower, because that's the best defense in the game. Basically no one's gonna attack your base. Very few people are gonna attack your base if you have an Inferno Tower. It's the best way to get shields. It's the best way to get people to attack your town hall. And then upgrade your clan castle, army camp, and dark elixir drill. As you can see, these are all offensive upgrades: archer, queen, and then barbarian. And then you want to work on your defense. Same thing with basically everything in this list. Always the offense first, then defense. And then you can follow the order here. Get the new expo. Of course, you get a third expo. You get new defenses and extra cannon and archer tower. Get them to Town Hall 9 defenses first. And also work on your wizard tower to level 8. Skeleton traps. Skeleton traps are very good and only take a day to upgrade to level 3. So yeah, definitely do that. Hidden Teslas are the best point defenses in the game. So yeah, definitely want to work on that. Air defense, mortar. Actually, mortar. Yeah, mortar. This is level 8 mortar. You don't really need a level 8 mortar because level 7 mortar is just as good. It's good for taking out level 7 barge. A level 7 mortar can one hit KO level 7 archer. So you don't really need to work on mortar. But wizard tower, definitely. That should be one of the key defenses you want to upgrade first if you're focused on farming, because the level 8 wizard tower is going to be detrimental against any attacker attacking you with the farming composition consisting of like barbarians, archers, or giants or minions. And if you're focused on war as a Town Hall 10, again, this time Inferno Tower is like all the way at the bottom of the list, and the reason for this is because the Inferno Tower is gonna really increase your war weight and pair you up against tougher competition. So yeah, if you don't want that, if you want to stay as a Town Hall, what we like to coin the term Town Hall 9.5, then yeah, you want to avoid building that Inferno Tower. So you want to follow this list. As you can see on this list, I have Giant Bomb and Air Mine pretty high, because Giant Bomb level 4 gets that extra half a tile radius increase, which is great. It can actually be very beneficial against wars where you want to catch like wizards or witches with that giant bomb. It's going to be very crucial. As well as your seeking air mines, they do a lot of damage. You really need that extra damage. I think a level 2 to level 3 air mine gets like 800 increase in DPS or something close to that, which is insane, and you really want that to weaken those level 3 lava hounds that have a lot of HP. As well as your air bombs to weaken balloons, and of course air defenses and hidden Teslas up there. You don't really have to worry much about upgrading your mortar because level 8 mortar is not really going to make much of a difference. Level 7 is still good enough to take out wizards, witches the same way, basically 2 or 3 hit KO them. As well for hybrid players who are focused on both farming and war, just follow this listing. What's different about this listing is probably Infernal Tower is like somewhere in the middle. Again, I placed a star there. You don't have to build it if you don't want to. If you don't want to increase your war weight, but you can if you want to. If you want to defend better against attackers, if you want to defend your, if you're more focused on farming and you want that Infernal Tower to shield you every time, then yeah, that would be great. Or if you're just if you just want the Infernal Tower to help you defend in wars, because Town Hall 10s are very difficult to beat when they have Infernal Towers, as it makes it very difficult to 3-star them. If you're a Town Hall 9.5, you are going to get quite easily 3-starred against opposing Town Hall 10s. So yeah, let's talk about Town Hall 9 now. Town Hall 9 farming bases, if you're, not farming, if you're focused on farming as a Town Hall 9 player, then of course first start with your offensive upgrades, laboratory, spell factory, clan castle, army camps. You want to get those drills to level 6 as soon as possible, because level 6 drill, one of them produces 2,400 Dark Elixir per day. So 2 of them, you're gonna make 4,800 Dark Elixir per day just for free. So definitely get them to level 6 as soon as possible if you're focused on farming. Upgrade your heroes at all times. Whenever you can, always upgrade them, because they are critical for wars, farming, everything. Mortar, yeah, you want to definitely get level 7 mortar if you're focused on farming, because level 7 mortar is going to repel those Town Hall 10 level 7 Barsh attackers. If a Town Hall 10 sees that you have level 7 mortar, he's not going to attack. He's going to be less reluctant to attack you, because that level 7 mortar is going to knock out his archers in 1 shot and barbarians in 2 or 3 shots. So yeah, and then your wizard tower, which also does splash. So these are great for farming. This is a great listing for Town Hall 9 players that are focused on just farming. If you're focused on more on war, then you want to get those dark barracks upgraded to level 6, I believe, yeah, 6, as soon as possible to unlock the lava hounds, because that lava hound is going to be very important for 3-starring people for wars. Skeleton traps, very important, and the reason I have them this high is because of their upgrade time. Only takes like a day to upgrade it to level 3, so definitely you want to do that. Air mine, very important for weakening lava hounds, very critical for wars. So this listing is very important for players that are more focused on war. And then for Town Hall 9 hybrid, if you're focused on both farming and war, if you're a casual player that does both, then you want to basically do a combination of both, except you also want to focus on all the offensive upgrades. Of course, get your barracks to level 6, get all your drills, everything, all your offenses. You want to work on them first. And as you can see, I have a star next to that expo right there, so you can avoid upgrading the expo. Same thing with war focused players. Yeah, you don't have to build that expo if you don't want that extra weight. Same thing here. And yeah, basically just follow this listing. Traps here are at the bottom, because if you're more focused on farming, then you don't really need those air traps, and yeah, you don't really need them. And giant bomb level 3 from level 2 is not going to increase the radius. It's still going to 2-hit KO hogs. So if you have 2 giant bombs, level 2 giant bombs, then it's gonna knock out hogs regardless. So yeah, you don't really need to worry about giant bombs, upgrading them, as the increase is really not that much. It won't impact a war or raid much, as opposed to Town Hall 10, where that giant bomb level 4 gets that extra 0.5 radius, which is more important. And then for Town Hall 8 players, of course, for farming, you want to do the offense first. Get that level 3, get that Dark Elixir drill to level 3, both of them, and get your mortar up to level 6, and that's going to repel Town Hall 9 attackers, because level 6 mortars knock out level 6 archers in 1 shot. So yeah, definitely do that. Get your splash defenses up. If you're interested in wars, then you need to focus on maximizing your dark barracks, max them up. Definitely get your air defenses up as soon as possible, because Otherwise, you're just gonna get easily 3-starred by mass dragons. You want to make that difficult, as well as hidden Teslas. Hidden Teslas are the strongest point defenses, and the combination of hidden Teslas, air sweeper, air defense is gonna repel mass dragon attacks, as well as Hog Riders. Your best chance is probably your hidden Teslas behind high defense units such as air defenses or other defenses, probably that, and as well as of course your giant bombs. Which I don't really have here, but you do want to max your giant bombs. I think I have them here somewhere. Yeah, they're traps. For hybrid, basically the same thing, except get your dark barracks, do a combination of the offense, air defense, high wizard tower there as well, for farming air defense war. And now let's talk about some laboratory priorities. As a Town Hall 10, farming, if you're focused on farming, get your archer to level 7, very important. Level 7 archers are great because you can farm against bases with level 6 mortars. Archers do a lot of damage, and people actually underestimate level 7 archers. They're very powerful when used in a large group. So Barbarian next, Giants, Wallbreaker, Wizard. These are your key farming troops. Wizard not so much, but still it is a good troop to have at level 6. You do want to donate them for war as well, probably, maybe. And Town Hall 10 war, you want to get that Golem first to level 5. And the reason I have Golem at the top is because mass Golem attacks are probably the most consistent 2-star attack strategy for Town Hall 10 players right now. So definitely get your Golem maxed out first, because free spell takes like over a month. I think it takes like 35 days to max. So it takes a very long time. So just get that Golem up to level 5 in 14 days and you should be ready, because the beauty of mass Golem attacks is that they don't really rely on free spell. They rely more on your heroes and wizards. So you don't really have to have free spell for mass Golem attacks. That's why I have them at top, because they don't rely on the free spell. But everything else does rely on free spell when you're going up against Infernal Towers. So definitely want to get that free spell to level 5 if you're focused on wars. And then Poison, of course, Wallbreaker, very important. You can now, with level 6 with Wallbreakers, you can knock out level 10 or level 11 walls with just 2 of them, I believe. Yeah, 2 of them. Or 3, my bad. It's 3. Level 6 wizards, very good with golems. Definitely want to upgrade them. Level 3 Lava Hound, not so much against wars, because Lava Loon attacks are very difficult against maxed out Town Hall 10 defenses or 2 multi-infernal towers. They're very difficult to 2-star with Lava Loon, and very difficult to 3-star, of course. So yeah, Lava Hound not so much as golems. I prefer golems over that. Jump spell, of course, to level 3. That extra 20 seconds is very critical, helps a lot. P.E.K.K.A.s and then dragons, those are like 2-star attack strategy troops that you may want to have as well. For hybrid, archers, barbarians first, get your farming troops, and then your war troops, your golem, freeze, and so on. Yeah, basically a mixture. And then for Town Hall 9s, if you're focused on farming, you want to get that barbarian. As you can see, I have, instead of archer first, for Town Hall 9 I have barbarian, because a level 6 archer from level 5 doesn't really get much. It gets very little in terms of DPS, but the only attraction, the main attraction is that level 6 archers can take a hit from level 5 mortars, but level 5 mortars really aren't that common. And level 6 barbarians get a big boost, so that's why I have them ahead first over archers. And then of course your wall breakers, you do want to break into bases, get those Dark Elixir storages. You want to upgrade your wall breaker, it's gonna be important. Healing spell only takes 20 minutes to train, so they are very good for farming. And yeah, basically, and at the end you want to focus on those war troops. For war troops, you can go either two ways. Basically, there are two types of 3-star attack strategies that are very good and consistent in terms of 3-starring, and that's like Goho and Lava Loon attacks. Go Lava or Goho. So Go Lava, you don't really need a powerful golem, as you can just get one donated from your clanmate at level 5 one. So instead, you can just work on your balloon to level 6 and Lava Hound and do Lava Loon, Go Lava Loon attacks for 3 stars as a Town Hall 9 player. Or you can start by upgrading your Hog Rider to level 5 and do some Goho attacks, then Golem, and yeah, do some Goho, Surgical Goho, and those types of 3-star attack strategies if you're more interested in that. So basically, it's a choice between the two types of attacks that are consistent for 3 stars, as well as other types of attacks like the new Zap Quake attacks. And I'm going to show you also a new 3-star attack strategy that you guys probably never heard of, and I'm going to share that. It's a Town Hall 9 3-star attack strategy. I actually 6-starred. I got 6 stars in my last war using it, so I'm going to share that in another video. Then you want to work on your jump spell, very important, level 2 jump spell. Healing, poison, haste, lightning if you're doing that Zap Quake and stuff. Haste spell for the Go Lava, it's very good actually. Haste spell, it's because it saves slots. Because haste spell does pretty much the same as rage spell for balloons when used in groups. And don't really have to worry about these. These are more like 2-star attack strategies involved with Witches, Valkyrie, and Dragon. Minion, not so much. And then the hybrid, basically, again, a mixture. First your farming troops, and then those war troops, your balloons and Lava Hounds or Hog Rider and Golem. And for Town Hall 8s, there are basically 2 types of war strategies that are consistent for 3-starring, and that's mass Hog Rider attacks. So you want to upgrade your Hog Rider and healing spell first, or your Dragon and Lightning, and also Rage. You can do that Zap Quake attack where you drop 2 lightning, 1 earthquake, take out an air defense, and then use a rage spell with your mass dragons, and you can easily 3-star many Town Hall 8 bases that way. And also your poison for the clan castle. Balloons, balloons are pretty great for wars as well when you combine them with dragons, drag loon attacks, but most players just use level 6 balloons from their clan castle for that. For farmers, Town Hall 8 farmers, archers first, barbarians, wall breakers, rage, and heal, max those. And goblins, I placed a star there. You don't really need goblins. I rarely ever use goblins. I probably never use goblins for farming in my Town Hall 9 mini account. And in my Town Hall 10 account, I stopped using goblins since like Town Hall 7. So yeah, it's up to you if you like using goblins or not. I prefer not to, and I think that they do waste your laboratory upgrade. You don't really need goblins. You can focus on other upgrades and save that laboratory upgrade time, because laboratory upgrade does take a very long time. And then you can work on your minions, wizards. You get level 5 wizards at Town Hall 8, so definitely work on that. Level 5 giants don't really make much of a difference, same with level 5 balloons, but you do want to get a head start on upgrading them to level 5 as soon as possible, so when you get to the Town Hall 9 you can get level 6 giant or balloon, which are much better for farming in wars. And yeah, then you can focus on your war troops at the end. And if you're a hybrid player, then first your farming troops, your archer and barbarian, that's basically all you need, and then you can work on your war troops. Alright, so hopefully this was a very educational tutorial. I know it was a pretty long one, but hopefully it was educational, and I will have the link to this spreadsheet in the description so you can look at it and you can you can use this to help you plan your laboratory upgrades. So if you found this helpful, please subscribe if you haven't done so, and also give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if you liked my work here. And I will have more stuff like this in my channel, so definitely give it a like, subscribe, and also comment below. And I'll see you guys again soon. Later. Thank you.